Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to.
Do you not know the name of the episode?
SqueekyDogCast?
Squeaky
Oh,
Dogcast.
that's
There you
the
go.
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You genuinely didn't know. You just forgot.
Oh,
You're
No, I was
practically the
thinking
third
of a
host.
funny quip to say instead of the squeaky get Doccast, but I genuinely blanked.
Squeaky dog
the
ass.
casty squeak dog.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. It's a good thing we're all so entertaining and funny.
That's unfortunate.
we're
My
entertainers.
condolences.
Of course we're funny. We're funny by necessity.
That's how we get paid.
We don't get
less
paid.
than minimum wage.
That's
we
why
get
we
like
don't get
$50
paid.
a year.
It's because we're not
from
funny.
Twitch. Oh, that's right. That's true.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I don't think you really need to be funny to get paid because they're still giving out checks to
You
Jim
need
Gaffigan.
people to watch you, and nobody's gonna watch you because they haven't seen you yet and stuff. You need like people to like.
The only people paying us are each other, because like
True.
I got a job.
we're like,
well, each other minus
Oh.
like the fucking 50% cut
For
that
shit.
like Twitch takes basically. Lamar, because we keep subscribing to each other's Twitch.
We just keep throwing
stuff.
dollars at each other, and
We
then
just
half the
keep
dollar
throwing-
just gets taken by a pigeon.
I can't send any money in any big way, but like I can sub, which might, make other people sub. This is how the shit works, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
like I can only do so much from my third world country.
That one time that I actually got bits from somebody was fucking awesome. It still hasn't happened since. So if you could throw me a few pennies, that'd be good. That'd be
just
cool.
going up to Ansari while she's
Toss a
streaming and
penny to
throwing
your
quarters
local
at her,
ghost bird.
pelting someone
What,
with pennies.
Jade? Toss a penny to your wrinkly Discord? What?
your local ghost bird.
Oh, okay.
Get wrinkly testicles, whatever the fuck.
I don't imagine like you're very wrinkly. I'm not wrinkly.
Wait, hold on. You're saying
I still
that
have
your
to
ball
wrinkly
sack
post
isn't
at some
wrinkly?
point.
Say what?
Your ball sack
What?
isn't
We don't-
wrinkly?
Why?
I'm
why
saying
is your
I'm not wrinkly. Why are you?
What? Because
why
ball
is your
sacks are
ball sack
wrinkly.
wrinkly?
Because they're like that.
No,
No.
I'm not talking about ball sacks. I'm talking about like me. In
Oh.
total.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not wrinkly. And so you're saying
God.
no to the ball sack's supposed to be wrinkly?
Wait, you don't iron your ball sack every night?
Getting out like
confirmed.
getting out the
I like how
ironing
this
board.
is the first 2 seconds of the fucking podcast.
It's actually 3 minutes. Actually.
That's
Amazing.
like 2 seconds ago.
That's like
That's
none
like
of it.
nothing.
We barely started. We're
I
not even yet going.
How's everyone
Have
been?
you? Yeah,
How's
How
everyone
you
been?
been, sir? You got a bit to catch up on.
Oh yeah. So you know that music video I shared just like earlier?
No.
The one from like 15 or so years ago. So
No.
it's like brand new, basically yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking
That was a cool, fun one.
What's
Currently
what did I
walking on air.
What did you
Yeah.
What did you post it to?
It's in my server.
Oh, it's in yours.
Like,
Okay. Walking on Air by Curly.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty trippy video.
We cannot play
It's
it.
brand new. It's only like 15 years old or something. That's like
Zero. I don't even think
basically
we can show the
yesterday.
video for it.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
Because it's copyrighted.
But I wouldn't call 15 years ago new.
No.
That's practically, yes. You're forgetting that I regularly play like really old fucking games and shit and stuff.
Grabbed by the ghoulies.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Like, and
Gabagooli.
Grabbed by the
fucking
Goombas.
remember that Pikmin but better? What was it on the PlayStation?
Well, if you can't remember the name, then how is a Pikmin but better?
Better.
Fucking
I remember.
Adventures of Darwin or Darwin's
Adventures of it was what Adventures of Darwin. It was the monkey game.
Yeah, the
Adventures of
monkey
Darwin.
game. Then I played Wallace and
Much better
Gromit.
than Pikmin.
The Were Rabbit game, which is better than the fucking zoo game or whatever.
The
But
zoo
I should
game.
play the one where they play in like in the zoo and stuff. Yeah. So So basically, like recently, I just installed Linux on my laptop
Yeah, that's a
I am
complicated thing.
curious about that. I waited till the podcast to ask which distro.
Linux Mint, because
Mint.
that one's
Mint. Mint is
yep,
built off of Ubuntu, which was made in South Africa.
Ubuntu.
epic. Yeah, I just installed it, and it makes me wish I never actually fucking installed like Windows on any of my PCs ever. Like
Yeah.
fucking Mint is just
But
immediately like way better than Windows and shit.
Can I ask
yeah,
what is
Linux
the
is a
difference?
nice system. Yeah.
What
Between
now?
Linux and Windows.
I genuinely do not know what Linux even
So
looks like.
on okay. So on my PC, Windows takes up like 100 GB basically. Just
Right.
fucking and then like the Linux only like takes up like less than like 4 gigs basically.
4? Oh shit, that's
stuff.
crazy.
Linux
Yeah,
is incredibly streamlined because they're not paid off by other companies to load the distros with like
yeah.
shit you're
Bloatware.
never gonna use, bloatware and shit.
Yeah.
Like
They
Absolutely.
don't have
And
like a
the
bunch of
it's
deals with companies to like
if you
yeah.
Riley, you could literally Google Linux Mint and like look up like what it looks like. It basically looks like Windows, but like better.
better.
Yeah,
I mean,
The
it
thing
looks
is
more
like even
modern.
if you don't just look up Linux Mint, the thing with Linux really is that you choose a distro that you like. Like Linux is one of many things. There's Linux that looks nothing like this. There's Linux that looks like Apple. There's Linux that looks like more like Windows. There's Linux
Mhm.
like shit you've never seen before.
I am aware
I
of like the
use
Like
fact that you can make it look how you kind of want to, like you have more control over it.
yeah.
I am aware of that part. But just like I know what Apple OS looks like and I know what Windows looks like. And it just like I don't know,
So
Linux is just so obscure and strange to my brain because I don't ever interact with
so
anyone who uses it.
I chose Linux Mint because like what I heard is basically you use it in practically the exact same way as you use Windows. So
Right.
you
yeah,
don't even have to fucking change like how you use an operating system at all.
I mean, if I were to
Or
do it,
you
I
just
would do that
like
too.
no learning curve or anything. Just like you just start it's plug and play essentially.
Plug and play.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Linux Mint is and most the thing about Ubuntu, right? Like what Mint is an upgrade of or a fork, as you
Yeah.
will. But like the thing about Ubuntu is that like it was designed to be as easy as possible because like the guy who made it, he's one of those billionaire philanthropist type people
Mhm.
from South Africa.
Like
Mark
Bill
Shuttleworth
Gates.
is the guy's name.
Mark
Mhm.
Shovelworth.
Yeah, you can look him up. He was also the first South African in space because he
Wow.
had the money to do it.
Good for
But
him,
Mhm.
I
I
guess.
think how he looked, but yeah, Shuttleworth, a
Shuttleworth.
full
First
name.
South African to space, he beat fucking Elon Musk to the space race, Lamau.
I'm the first memer to go
Unironically,
into
yes.
space.
Mm-hmm.
He's, I was surprised. You're not gonna pull up how
I'm
he
pulling him up right
looks?
now.
All right, there he is.
Did
Yeah,
he
this
go
is the
up in a
guy.
shuttle? He better have gone up in a shuttle.
No, he went up by himself.
Space flight.
uh,
He was on the ISS.
aboard the Soyuz. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, he went up on a Soyuz, so he went up on a Russian spaceship, which I guess
Mm-hmm.
makes
Oh
sense for
wow.
South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But
Uh,
he made it to the ISS. That's like international.
yeah, that's the
Mm-hmm.
International Space Station. That's like if real life was like a Civ game where there's like end goal, like you did it, you won. I feel like the ISS would be something that would be like IRL Civ shit, where it's like you won, you got the International Space Station. Congratulations, you've reached the end of humanity's progress, or some shit, you know? Like it's crazy that like
Absolutely.
we have like an international like it's we literally have like a piece of technology that floats around the entire earth that has people from different countries on board like permanently essentially. Um just chilling up there and they just hang out and like look at space and shit. Like what do you even do up there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do experiments.
Experiments.
Zero G
There's
experiments.
probably a
That's what you
rat
do.
that was born and died in space.
Please don't talk about the rats being like dead in space.
They just dump them at the side.
Oh,
Forever
One
immortalized.
of those rats is gonna
Space.
like become a meteorite and come and fucking bomb
It
your
would. It
house.
wouldn't even. It would burn away in the atmosphere.
Rats are surprisingly solid.
Yeah, meteors get burnt up in the atmosphere, but rats are like perfectly durable and can survive re-entry.
Mhm.
Look, it may be a little bit singed, but I believe it can make it.
All right.
I also tried out Mind Test. And Jade, you really gotta fucking try out Mind Test. It's like a whole ass. It's if Minecraft was a game engine, and people made games for Minecraft, like in Minecraft,
Well, they already do
like
that.
fucking.
Well, I
No, I
mean,
mean
like
like
not to this level.
Minecraft doesn't have modding support. The mods that like are made for Minecraft are made in like third party fucking
Well,
things
they do that
that
with the
like mod
Bedrock
loaders
edition,
that like
I think.
decompile Minecraft, inject their own code into it, and then recompile it because Minecraft is closed source and stuff, and it was never made with modding like in mind, basically.
Yeah.
So Mind Test was like modding like first, basically modding from the ground up. So people have made like fucking roguelikes in Mind Test, like RPGs and like other fucking types of games and shit, and like even like Minecraft clones. That's like that's one. What else? People have made like fucking backrooms games, like fucking idle games and such, like fucking. There's this one hot air balloon game that plays like nothing
Hot air
like
balloon game.
Minecraft. Yeah. That one was for like a game jam. They host fucking game jams for Mind Test. And then
Oh shit.
there's another big one was like some guy made like a spherical fucking Minecraft
Spherical.
kind of thing or Mind Test thing where like it's like normal Mind Test except all like the planet's a sphere basically, and so like it has all the transforms and stuff. That was
Oh,
from
it's like the
that
real
pretty
world.
recent video from a few, I think like a decade ago or so from at this point. So like basically yesterday. So that's a pretty new project. Um, and then I looked at like the Mind Test like modding videos, how to actually make content or games for Mind Test and stuff. And like the way you make a fucking mob for Mind Test is you basically just make it in Blender and then you export it and load it into Mind Test basically. So pretty much like how you would with any other game engine. So that's like way easier than Minecraft and stuff. Way more straightforward and stuff. And
I definitely gotta check it out. You gotta send me or like maybe put it in the gaming channel. We
oh
can see how many
yeah,
people we get to
absolutely.
join.
I'll do that pretty much right now, I guess. Oh, another thing I uh let me just grab my test real quick. Another thing that I found recently was like that old like stalker kind of ish game that we might want to stream for like spooky
Stalker.
season and stuff. Cause like I was cleaning out my like my C drive kind of on my computer and stuff, trying to get it ready for when I install Linux on this machine instead of just my laptop. And like I found like old save files for Desolate because like I couldn't remember the name of that like that old horror game that I played, kind of the like so that was fun like finding that again.
It's cool getting back to like
Mhm.
the games you used to.
Yeah, I also found files for 3079, which is like that old fucking game that I was looking for, which like unfortunately like every time I try to type in its name to find it in Google, it always gives me that fucking mobile game that's like not related at all and stuff. So like I finally found 3079 and like the whole like fucking the full trilogy like 3089 4079 and 5079 or something, and like the new game that just came out as well and stuff. So those are some cool new games from a few decades ago. Like I think 2011 was when it was when
Oh, those
3079.
games were just like built different at a different
Yeah.
time.
So
Maybe
that's like
I'm just
mhm.
nostalgic. Like, I don't know how I feel about nostalgia lately, but like games were different at a
Mhm.
different time. Like,
The newest game in the series is 5089 and stuff. So I can't wait until I get to this one eventually and stuff. This one is made in 2000. 5089 was made in 2016, so that's pretty new
that's
and stuff.
newish. It's newish. It's
Yeah,
like 9 years though. 9 years.
I
Almost a
enjoyed
decade.
the I enjoyed the original 3079 and stuff. The like
Goodness.
yeah, it's so
But
good.
I guess we gotta get on the politics though.
Yeah, absolutely. Did
Politics.
you know
The
Cruz?
government is gone.
The government
Mm,
is gone. So
You don't have a government right
we
now.
don't
What's
have a
going
government.
on?
The government is
yeah.
shut down. So the government shuts down whenever a budget cannot be decided upon. That means that
Mhm,
the Democrats and the Republicans in Senate can't come to an agreement on a budget bill. This isn't supposed to be that common, but every single time Trump's in power, and also back in the day with Reagan and Bush Sr., this happened a lot too. The government just shuts down because it's Congress and legislation. They sneak in laws they want passed into the budget bill. This time, the Republicans wanted to put in a bunch of changes that
mhm.
would cut down on Obamacare, like the Affordable Care Act. It would make it so that there'd be a significant cut to how much
Basically,
money gets
people would
covered.
die.
Yeah, people would die. It would
Children
lead
would
people to
die.
die. And the other one was that they wanted to make it illegal to have hospitals treat trans people in any way at all. Uh, or at least I believe medically. It's like HRT, surgeries, stuff like that. I don't know if
Yeah,
counseling would become
trans care is
illegal,
gone.
but trans care would be gone under that bill. But the Democrats didn't vote for it. I was very skeptical that they would not vote for it. I was expecting Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries to just fold and then vote away trans rights and kill millions of Americans with the Affordable Care Act cuts. But they didn't, surprisingly, and good for them because now the government shut down, and it doesn't really matter because bad things are still going to happen anyway. The shit that's happening now would have
Yeah, the
happened
bad people are
regardless.
invested in this for different
Yeah,
reasons.
they don't care about the
Like,
well-being of the country.
so Trump has openly said, "I'm using this as an opportunity to fire Democrats."
Yeah, so we'll explain that now. So a government shutdown, what that means is for the non-Americans the non-Americans listening, and to the Americans who just don't understand, because this is something that hasn't happened since Trump's first term. It hasn't happened since 2018, so it's been a while. Um, a government shutdown means that no federal employees are going to be getting any money. Certain non-essential federal employees aren't even going to have work. The ones that do work, like TSA, for example, they're not going to be too happy to be working. So everything's going to be slower. They're not going to try to, because there's, a lot of, because basically the whole thing of it is that the government can't spend any money because there's no money to spend because there was no budget. There's no money allocated
Mhm.
anywhere. So nothing that costs money can happen. So the government is essentially
Yeah,
shut down. There's no money. Our government is now broke. There's no money.
Mhm.
yeah.
We're waiting for money
But I'm
to
just
come back.
thinking to myself that so many of the Republicans are taking their money elsewhere, like the government money they get. Like, I do get a feeling that at least when you look at the higher ups,
Yeah.
a lot of them are paid off elsewhere.
Oh
The
yeah, no,
government
like
money is
politicians,
so
they're getting
little
the money from
compared.
lobbyists and stuff. So, like
So,
Jade said, the shutdown is going to target workers who are Democrats, as
Mhm.
Trump has explicitly said. Let me see. I think maybe I can find it on the AP News one I had. I'm pretty sure it was on one of the ones I had. But they were threatening Democrat workers with being fired as a target. The to take care of the woke left projects that are getting too much money. They're getting too much money. Of course, of course.
Trump
Uh,
really just said, "Fucking, it is now illegal to be a doctor," and then the Democrats were like, "No,
no,
nah."
no.
Mhm.
Well, that's what we have. We're in this world here. How legal
Yeah.
is it to fire furloughed? How here it is. How legal is it to fire furloughed workers? These are the workers who are no longer working currently.
Yeah, he said that he's not going to do a furlough for them.
Yeah. He's just going to fire them.
Yeah.
Before the shutdown went into effect, a group of labor unions filed a lawsuit claiming that Trump administration violated the law by threatening to perform a mass firing of federal workers during the shutdown. The Office of Management and Budget said last month that agency should consider layoffs for shutdown programs whose funding is not otherwise funded and is not consistent with the president's priorities. And the White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt said this week that the layoffs were imminent. These are federal statutes that lay out how reductions in force, or RIFs, are supposed to be carried out, including giving employees a 60-day notice, and some Democrats, including newly elected Representative James Walkinshaw of Virginia, have called for any plans mass firings and illegal power grab. So, why is this even here? Why is this in this government shutdown news cycle? Why is there talk of the fucking Gaza flotilla? Whatever.
Well, I mean, they're trying. They're trying.
Yeah, but this is America calling it shit. Whatever. The Gaza flotilla is good. I don't know why. Why is this cycle here even talking about it?
What's more concerning is what they're doing with the abortion poll.
Yeah. I saw that one down here.
You've got RFK Jr. looking into the abortion poll because that's kind of how the shield states for abortion care are helping people who are in red states.
Yeah, federal health officials have approved another generic version of the abortion pill, prompting outrage from abortion opponents. Anti-abortion groups quickly criticized the move on Thursday, calling it a stain on the administration of President Trump. The groups have been pushing for a safety review of mifepristone. Mifepristone, yeah. I thought for a minute my head a stroke there and thought I was misreading a guy named Mike Priestone or something, and I was like, The FDA first approved the drug as safe and effective in 2000. The new version of the pill is a tiny drug maker, Avita Solutions. It's not the first generic version. The FDA first approved the bill in 2019. So, anti-abortion, the anti-choice people criticize the move. So they don't like that Trump is.
Yeah, but RFK has. It's the last I heard is RFK was looking into the abortion poll. So
maybe this is what it was. I don't really know what this is.
Maybe.
RFK isn't normally an anti-abortion guy. He doesn't really go on about that. So I don't know. He's normally about like
he's also not the guy I expect to have sanity come from.
This is true. Normally RFK
is literally the embodiment of fucking the horseman of like plague. Yeah. He's anti-medicine in general.
He's a Periite worshiper, like I said when I was playing Skyrim with Jade the other night.
Absolutely.
You gotta make sure that the vaccines have a right amount of lead in them. Otherwise, they're not healthy. Lead is good for the growing body.
Such evil.
I don't have enough.
Did you hear what Michael Myers said?
Michael Myers?
What?
Mike Johnson?
Ted Cruz.
Oh,
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, Ted Cruz with his comment. We'll have Jade react to this right now from The Independent. This is Ted Cruz. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about, but
he
who cares?
Should still be alive. And tragically, this pattern keeps on happening. Now, Senator Booker also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? I want you to look at what happened when the National Guard went to D.C. Robbery fell by...
He never addresses what he said. There was never any comment about it. There was never an apology. There was never a, oops, I misspoke. It has been like 2 days. And
he read from he's looking down at a script. He literally wrote that down on a script, thought, oh, yes, attacking pedophiles. That's just as bad as murder.
He literally...
I think it's 50% Freudian slip and 50% like this motherfucker clearly doesn't know.
Do you think this is an AI script? Maybe an AI script.
I
don't know.
think
I don't think.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's literally like I don't know.
It's
I think
it's the
he-
Freudian slip of the
Manipulations
year.
by AI.
Great Freudian
Yeah,
slip.
It
he
is.
fucking.
Fucking
I think
is.
he wrote that down and thought that like murder and people hurting his feelings is basically on the same.
His feeling.
Well, they are the
I mean,
same
like that's
thing.
what I'd
Oh,
expect
really?
from the Zodiac killer, right?
When I am in a bad mood, it's the exact same thing as mass killings. Like,
Yes, that
my discomfort is the same as someone losing their life.
yeah,
These people are just like
you know they
unironically the most satanically evil things. Like
fucking
ah,
Ted Cruz is not escaping the fucking Zodiac killer allegations at this point.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
so
also want to bring up one last thing about the government shutdown. So the reason that it shut down was not just that the Democrats refused to sign that budget bill, but it was also that Republicans refused to negotiate with the Democrats. The Republicans refused to
yes.
meet with Democrats. And now, if you go
Every time a
to,
meeting was planned, they basically turned around and
yeah,
said, "But you're not going to agree with us anyway,
you
so we're
radical
just
left
not going to talk
lunatics,
to you."
you're terrorists, we don't care about you. And now if you go to any single government website at the moment, you're going to be met with this screenshot, with this message in some way. So here we have from the Department of Justice, Democrats have shut down the government Department of Justice websites, are not currently regularly updated. Please refer to blah blah blah. If you go to the US Department of Housing and Urban Development, the radical left in Congress shut down the government. If you go to U.S. Department of Agriculture, due to radical left Democrat shutdown, this government website will not be updated during the funding lapse. President Trump has made it clear he wants to keep the government open and support those who feed, fuel, and clothe the American people. And then from the White House, of course, Democrats shut down Democrats in their own words. Watch now. It's such a fucking... Honestly, this is just like more of the tackiness of this
Me when I
administration.
lie.
It's just like open brazen lying, and like I feel like this one is actually the worst, the White House one, because it has the giant watch now up here. It's so tacky. It's so fucking like I'll just say it's white trash. This is like
It's white
it's
trash.
white
This is
trash.
but this is unconstitutional, right?
Oh,
Like
absolutely. This is a
the
violation
government
of the Hatch Act.
exercising its power in
They
order
mention
is-
here.
to gain political favor and make an enemy of their. Like this is like
So yeah,
This
like,
is
this is a
yeah.
violation of the Hatch Act that prohibits civil service employees in the executive branch of the federal government, except the president and vice president, from engaging in some forms of political activity. So basically, this is the law that says if you're a part of like the FBI or any of the departments, you can't be politically partisan. And this is being politically partisan.
Absolutely.
So it's another violation of a law that the Republicans don't give a fuck about. Like this happens all the time.
If a Republican was under oath, they could not be under oath basically because they would just constantly lie.
If they
like
made
fucking-
you like put holy
They're
water whenever you went on the
pathological
stand,
liars.
and it's like do you say nothing but the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, or the fuck, and then they had you like take a little like little Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. They would burn up in flames. They would
Absolutely.
they would
Like, if
fucking
you-
burn up in flames.
If you so much as ask them what the fuck the color of the goddamn sky is, they'll get it wrong.
The sky
Like,
is
absolutely.
well, unironically, we're gonna get to the point now where like the sky starts to become permanently smogged, and then the Republicans are like, "It's always
Yeah.
been like this," and then they go outside, and it's like
Absolutely.
it'll be like, "Make sure to not get any outdoor exposure for the next 4 hours because the smog will be too polluted, and also if you do go outside, make sure you wear a mask." And then you'll have like Benny Johnson or whatever dumb fuck go outside. He's like, "I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna breathe the air," and he starts breathing in all the smog, and then in like a week he dies of lung cancer.
Yeah.
From the pure asbestos in the sky.
Absolutely.
God, what a great future
It
we're going to be
is.
living in.
Fucking best case scenario, the government stays shut down indefinitely, basically.
Well, I mean, that actually might happen because the only thing that keeps because they're already doing what they want to do as is while the government shut down, like the mass firing of employees. They cut a bunch of funding towards green energy. and a bunch of that type of stuff. So they're already doing what they want to do while the government shut down. There's no reason for them to turn the government back on, because that's just like, why not? Because then like the Democrats have the opportunity
They'd
to
have
like
to
do
vote
things.
on things.
Yeah.
They'd have to like.
When if the government shut down, you can just do everything with no repercussions. It's a very solid chance that we don't get a government turned back on for a very long time. I believe the longest time a government was shut down was 38 days. And that was under Trump's
We
first
want
term.
no government anymore ever.
Yeah.
Somehow.
They'll just have infinite amount of
That's
money
how
going
it
to
goes.
ICE. Yeah.
They'll be like, just go to Canada if you want a government or something, Lamau.
You want a government? Get up and leave.
What are you? You want a government? What are you, a commie?
What are you, a damn commie?
What is that, socialism?
What is that? You want a government?
Mhm.
I thought we don't like. What are you? I thought we're all anarchists
maybe
in this
that's what
presidency.
Republicans have always meant by like small government. They want like the entire government to be run by the 3 most evil fuckers in the country.
Anarcho MAGA.
Absolutely.
Narco MAGA.
100%.
Anarcho MAGA. That's such a fucking good. Oh man,
Converging to nihilism.
I'm converting to nihilism. No, nihilism
Bruh.
is worse than being a radical, in my opinion. Nihilism is giving up.
Converting to radical nihilism.
Radical.
That's like
Is that like
it's
when
the
you're
ideology of
skateboarding as a...
it's the ideology of edgy middle schoolers.
I am going to be an edgy middle schooler.
God, I couldn't imagine a worse fate. I was an edgy middle schooler.
I know.
I was awful. I was literally awful.
You know.
Is there more to talk about, I guess, in politics land?
Oh, there's a lot more to talk about. Are we moving on from the
it
government
never
shutdown?
ends. Well, I mean, like I know a cool segue.
Yeah.
I made a segue this one time
Yeah.
where your government is shutting down and being completely evil. If you want
Yeah.
to escape, you could come to South Africa, but like, how would you like to hear about my government?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did some research about this one just before stream started, but I couldn't find an article, so instead I'm just gonna have footage of what we're gonna be talking about play on mute. Just don't mind it. It's going to be background noise. There won't even be subtitles. He's just
But so our politicians fall out of hotels.
well, we have to explain what's happening before we get to the big death.
I know, but that
A man-
context will come soon.
A
but
man
that's
did
statement
fall
I was
22
about to
stories outside of a French hotel.
in France, in
Yeah.
Paris,
Yeah.
in Paris. Of all
I have
places, the
something
South
to add
African
about that, but
politicians.
we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We'll get to that.
so,
So,
yeah.
this is the Commission of Inquiry, the Madlanga Commission, and they are investigating corruption within the government systems, both within the executive, the judiciary, as well as like the parliament, all of it. Like they're like ANC, because the ANC is a large portion of the government. They're investigating all of it now.
Yeah. And we've talked about the ANC in the past, but the ANC is ridiculously corrupt. It is hilariously corrupt and incompetent in running a country. It's like unique, not like American incompetence.
We had the head of our police force, the head of SAPS, the South Africa Police Service, was a guy called Becky Tele,
Becky
and
Taylor.
he had 3rd grade.
He had 3rd grade reading levels.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know what his reading levels look. I'm not.
Oh, right. That's what it was. It was that
he had just finished 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Like he never finished school.
It was worse
officially,
than just
like,
not knowing how to read. It was like he literally did not matric. Not just like
he did
not even just
graduate.
like oh, he was like 17 or 6. He was like
graduate.
8.
He didn't graduate elementary school. To
He
put it in
he was-
American terms, he did not graduate elementary school.
Bro
and he
flunked
was the head
3rd
of the
grade.
police service. So
I really want to know if there's like an American sheriff somewhere who just didn't pass 3rd grade. I'm sure there is some cop out. There's definitely cops out there who have never even went to school.
they'd have to have lied on their application.
Oh,
form,
100%. Though.
right?
George Santos was a fucking sitting politician who lied about everything. Of course, there's got to be a cop somewhere with far less scrutiny to him.
We have a sitting president, which I'm pretty confident would not pass 3rd grade. if they went.
No,
You
because
know,
the thing is now there's AI, so Trump would totally pass.
are
That's
you
the thing.
sure?
Yeah.
I
Trump
don't
would
think
pay
he's smart enough
Trump
to
would
use
pass because
AI
he would
though.
pay somebody.
What
He would
up?
just pay somebody.
It's true.
Yeah, but if he went himself, I don't think he would. I don't think
I
he
do
would
think that
pass.
if you took
No.
Trump right now and gave him like a fucking third grade like English test, he would fail it.
Yeah.
He
He was talking about bringing back like 8-inch thick steel fucking warships. Your country's insane. Run by a madman.
uh
But the Madlanga Commission is now like questioning all of the witnesses and all
yeah.
that to like different
They as of right now they're
corrupt.
actually on a recession until October 14th. But
Okay.
yeah. So this what we're watching right now, this is from 2 days ago. This was the most recent hearing.
Damn, 2 days ago? That's fucking like 2 billion
Yeah.
fucking nanoseconds ago.
It's a slow country.
Our politics isn't as wild as yours. You
No,
know,
this is
people
what a normal
still
country's politics look
contemplate.
like.
I would say South Africa is probably a little more passive, and especially since like they need to have long breaks between in order to take out the witnesses.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a yeah, so we'll now
Like,
be
look, we're
yeah.
a country where people, the most common place to get shot is on the fucking courthouse steps.
Godfather 3. So
Like, we don't have public shootings, we have fucking assassinations, not for like political reasons, but because of like this.
it's for fun. So Nati Mtetwa, the
Oh
Paris
my god.
did I fuck it up? Nati
Nati
Mtetwa.
Tetwa.
Mtetwa. Nati Mtetwa.
Mtetwa.
Mtetwa. Sorry.
Not Mtetwa.
Mtetwa.
Ada.
Nati Mtetwa.
Yes.
Nati
There we
Mtetwa.
go.
There we go.
Pardon my
Mtetwa.
French.
Yeah, pardon my French. That's what he said as he fell.
You
So
got pardoned in French.
so he
Pardon.
he was the ambassador to France for South Africa, and he was found dead after jumping from his hotel room 22 stories up. I completely forgot. Since he's an ambassador, why was he in a hotel? He's the ambassador. Why are you in a hotel? Is the embassy not in Paris? Was he just staying in Paris for fun? Where is the South African embassy to
Maybe.
France?
Maybe the embassy is not very big either.
I need to go somewhere high. I need to fly like a
But-
bird.
Why the fuck would you jump out of a hotel room? That's fucking.
I absolutely think this is
Forget what I just googled there. Cut that out.
And why would he go to a hotel?
I
Where
don't.
he's like-
yeah.
I don't know why he went to the hotel.
I think he was dragged there kicking and screaming.
Well,
and
no,
then
that's
they
the
threw
thing.
him off the building.
That's the
after they
thing.
killed him.
The authorities say there's no sign of struggle, and these are French authorities, by the way. These aren't the South Africans, so like they have no real reason to hide any of this.
He landed right onto a big pile of bullets right into his back.
Well, basically they have no sign of struggle. There's no sign of drug use. Here it is. Yeah. He used a pair of scissors to cut open the window safety mechanism, and then no signs of struggle, no evidence of drug use or medication, and then he just jumped. He left a letter. He left a letter to his wife, saying that he's sorry and that like, where was that? I don't remember where we saw that, but it was definitely in here somewhere. Here, yeah. The French publication Le Parisien said the ambassador's disappearance was reported by his wife, who indicated that she had received a worrying message from him in the evening. he apologized and expressed his intention to end his life. So like just out of nowhere, like, honey, I'm gonna go kill myself. Bye. I'm gonna go to this hotel room and jump out at the same time as the ANC being investigated for corruption.
There's a rather friendly picture of him and Zuma. For anybody who doesn't know, Zuma is also well known for one particular reason, and that is
Corruption.
corruption.
He's the most
King of
corrupt man
corruption.
ever. He loves being corrupt. Ugh. This is the hotel he jumped out of, by the way. Very Parisian building right here. Not very Parisian building right here. I'm very surprised they actually let this thing get built. They're very particular.
Me when I
about that.
fucking build the Burj Khalifa right next to the Roman Colosseum.
Mtetwa's
I'm not-
career was not without controversy. As police minister, he presided over one of the country's darkest democratic movements, the 2012 Marikana massacre, when 34 mine workers were gunned down by the police. Is the commission for that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Tetwa's death, it might be coincidental, it might be unrelated to everything that's happening, but given that there's a
Could it be?
huge investigation of ANC corrupt officials, then all of a sudden an ambassador with a dark history jumps out a window and dies out of nowhere. It's a little fishy. It's a little fishy. It's a little strange. Especially considering how like again, like how abrupt it was, how his wife was like, yeah, he randomly decided to kill himself. What happened here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if
Just
there's
these
anybody
text
who would have
messages?
been caught if he were to testify or something.
Oh my god, I just randomly cut to this and there's like text messages. We can buy the table through him. 100,000 rand.
100,000 rand. Tables for 100,000 rand sound like a lot of goddamn tables to me.
And I'll fly over and return Sunday.
It's a really fucking big
M
table.
off
It's
to
like the
Cape
size of
Town.
a
M
plum.
off to Cape Town. My brother. What the fuck? Why are they texting like this? They're texting like fucking 4chaners.
That's well, I mean, look. It's not the American government.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
for sure.
The American government, these messages would be like fucking war plans. Please, and I will understand.
Yes. Yes. Look,
This is
English
so
is
funny.
none of these people's first language, by the way.
I know.
I'm just gonna say that.
I am aware of that. It's just
I
so
don't know why they choose to communicate in English, though.
the emojis.
It's so the American audience can understand, obviously. When
I
they,
love the
when they get a hold of
emojis.
these
They get
texts.
caught. When they get caught, like, oh, then everybody can like actually see what we were up to.
Yeah. This is like when you see in a movie where like randomly all like the Germans or Russians or whatever start speaking in English to the Americans who are also
Yep.
speaking English for no reason at all, other than it's like, oh man, the Americans
Absolutely.
don't speak Russian.
This but in real life,
This message was
basically.
deleted.
So much of this.
Like, people sending. There's
Entertainment.
probably a lot. If you're like
Entertainment.
if you're into like court proceedings like this, I'm sure there's a lot here that it's very funny for someone who's like pays attention to this type of stuff a lot, because these messages, I have a feeling there's some funny stuff in here.
Wow.
Oh,
True,
God,
my
this is
brother.
already
True, my
crazy.
brother. Believe you
Okay.
and me, you will never
This is
reach.
getting money out of people.
Yeah, I know. It's just so funny because like I don't know how old the people who are talking like this are. So like they're typing like they're Zoomers. But these are probably like in their 50s.
30s to 50s.
They're talking
30s to
like
50s.
they're talking like fucking cartoon fucking like or like movie fucking villains
Movie
that
villains, yeah.
for a movie that's like a young adult movie, basically.
What's the audio?
Or
Oh,
whatever.
wow.
Which might read you will never reach this stage again. It is not nice to be spelled with a B alphabet, getting so much with double O without doing everything in return.
Anything in return.
Anything in
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot
He
of these
probably
proceedings
wrote-
suck to work to when you have like 12 languages in your country.
They're like fucking
Yeah,
like
we have 12 official languages.
they like fucking. I bet they wrote all that shit in those text messages, like expecting it to be read out loud in court, and thought like, "Oh, I wonder how we can LARP to make it funnier."
I was assuming because there's 12 languages, I was
Wow,
wondering if they were going to
that's
have
funny.
12 languages listed as captioning.
No,
Oh.
we're not technologically like. So you want to know how bad we are sometimes? You know,
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela.
Well,
At
this is
his
a live stream.
funeral. Yeah, but at his funeral, like his funeral was also live streamed
Yeah.
and like shown on the news and stuff.
Yeah.
The sign language interpreter didn't know sign language.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
So they were just
Yeah.
So
fucking hitting
they
the
were just
gritty.
waving their arms to like whatever tune I guess was in their fucking heads.
The
And
fucking
that's now the history of our country forever. Like our most dignified fucking historical figure in the history of fucking ever. And that's what they did at his funeral. And I'm
they
disgusted.
just start fucking Olympic break dancing, basically.
Normally it's funny when translators are just bullshitting, like
Uh,
the Jimmy
It's a
Carter
time and
guy who said
place.
that, like, I want to fuck Poland. But like, it's not funny when it's Nelson Mandela's funeral. That's not fun. That just sucks.
The official sources, the official like SABC
yeah.
News, which is like
That's what we
partially
were just
government
watching.
owned. Exactly. Like this is not on.
oh
But I
fuck,
will say
man.
this. Oh no.
Why are there so many objects here? What the fuck? What happened? Why am I suddenly surrounded by furniture?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
But
you know
for
what I
everyone
was
here, I do want to say South Africa does have LGBT rights enshrined in
always
the
say that.
Constitution. I know, but like
It is cool.
for real,
It is
your
cool.
country is in a scary place, and for people who are in that particular position, like South Africa is not as bad as you think it is.
Jade
I
works.
survived.
Jade, you should get a job for the South African Bureau of Tourism.
Yeah.
Don't come here as a tourist.
Bureau
you're
of
busy
Immigration.
with your acting gig, right?
Oh right, the acting gig. I should actually sort that out.
Wait,
And also, you know what you reminded me of, Riley?
Yeah.
There was this one story of like, I think it was during a hurricane or something. They couldn't find any like sign language interpreters on short notice, so they just got a random dude who was like a who lived with like a deaf person, and it was only like kind of conversational in like sign language and stuff. But they no means an expert and stuff, so they would like they've never done fucking like communication, I guess, for like fucking
interpreting is a
emergencies and
lot
shit.
different than being able to have a conversation about getting
Yeah,
more
yeah,
milk.
yeah. So like they got him for like the thing, right? And then like when they found out that he couldn't like really interpret a lot of the stuff correctly or whatever, they tried to sue him or something. But like he's just a random dude, right? So there's like a fucking bunch of pushback, and like they got countersued by like the ACLU or something.
Wait, the
I guess, or
ACLU
something.
got involved?
I don't fucking remember, but it was like something like
I'd have
that.
to look into
basically.
that. That sounds very funny.
They fucking it was like it was a whole fucking debacle and shit. Like,
I love the word
they try to
debacle.
fucking sue a random U.S. like citizen or something.
Well,
because
to be
they
fair,
couldn't find.
I mean, it's not his fault that they were like, we have no interpreters. Presumably, this is like a local county government or something, or like a city government, and they're like, we have no interpreters. Random guy, can you be our guy? He's like, I speak a bit. I could understand a bit of sign language, and they bring him on. He does a bad job. They're like, we're gonna sue you. And he's like, you guys literally fucking shoved my hand here. Like, all right, I guess so.
Absolutely.
That's not his fault.
That's what that.
I don't know. There's this look. I get what you're saying, Riley, but in my mind there is still the I'm just not gonna do it. Like I'm not qualified.
That is
I'm
true.
not qualified.
But it's also like get that bag.
You wake up in the morning every day. You make a million fucking decisions, and people don't fucking own up to it. And at the end of the day, the motherfucker chose to still stand in front of the camera and fucking do it.
But here's the thing, though. I can almost 100% say that this was probably in Florida. I typed in right now hurricane bad ASL translator and sign language interpreter during Hurricane Irma accidentally actually communicated gibberish from Inside Edition, and it was indeed in Florida.
Okay.
I believe this is the incident that's being talked about, Hurricane Irma 2017.
Urgent Hurricane Irma evacuation order, but look at the sign language interpreter on the right. He's actually signing total gibberish. What's he really communicating to deaf citizens caught up in the hurricane crisis? Words like pizza, monsters, and the sentence, help you at that time to use bear hug. Deaf actress Marlee Matlin posted, "This is outrageous."
Please heed our warnings.
The interpreter's name is Marshall Green. Officials in Manatee County asked Green to step in.
Hold on, wait.
The
Shout out
interpreter's
to
name is
Marlee
Marshall.
Matlin.
That was just pizza. Yeah, that was him signing pizza. That's it right there.
Shout out to Marlee
Is Marshall Green.
Marty, yeah, Marty.
Outrageous.
Please heed our warnings.
P-I-Z.
The interpreter's name is Marshall
P-I-Z-Z-A. There you
Green.
go. That's it there.
Officials in
Yeah,
Manatee
he did just
County
sign.
asked
Yeah. They literally
That's so-
asked him to
Not
That's so
even
funny.
the sign for pizza.
No,
but,
there is
like,
no the
spelling
pizza. Well,
out.
that's how a lot of proper nouns are done, like food and stuff. A lot of it is just spelt out because there's not a sign. There's only so much you can do with your hands.
Mhm.
I mean,
Like
there's a lot
pizza
you
is
can
spelled
do with
out.
your own,
Yeah,
right?
but
There's a lot
I
you can do
know,
with
I
your
know,
own.
but like, you know how many things there are.
And Sari,
You know how
and
many.
Sari, a lot can be done with hands.
Yeah, just start grafting more hands onto your hand, and you could fucking sign anything.
There we go.
3-armed
Yeah,
sign
absolutely.
language.
You
That
know
would be a
they
cool bit of
invented the
world
bone
building.
glue for this, right?
Bone glue. I love bone
Yeah, that's
glue.
that's one thing that I guess I could bring
Oh,
it
yeah,
up,
yeah,
but
the
like,
bone glue from China, yeah.
yeah. So there was this other video of bone glue made by MIT, and this one video from I think 2007 about another company that made bone glue, and it got featured on an episode of The Doctors in UK, and so that was that bone glue. But like China says they made the first bone glue, but there's one from 2007 and the
Probably different.
MIT one, right? So who did it first? Was it that one company in the US? Was it the MIT or was it China?
It's probably
You
not the same thing.
decide. What now?
It's probably not the same thing.
Yeah, probably.
So moving gears almost entirely, we've moved on from, we're going back to the States. We took our little trip to South Africa, a little interesting trip.
It's wild.
We'll definitely keep up on that because again, that's still going. They're on recess for 2 weeks, so depending on where that goes, if there's any developments with the ANC, we'll cover it. But
Look,
now,
if they kill all the witnesses, like,
I mean,
where's it gonna go?
that would be an interesting outcome.
As grim, look, it may sound like kind of a joke, but at the same time, like, I'll get serious for a moment here because I do kind of love you. But like, look, the country's been really corrupt for a long time. We went through like 8 years of Jacob Zuma. It was rough, and like, realistically, this whole thing could go nowhere with all like the people who would talk dying, and that's kind of grim.
Yeah.
Because it'll just mean like the corruption keeps on.
Keeps going and keeps going, and it's people who are going to oppose it are silenced. It sucks. But if we want to talk about something that is funny, Trump is like dying. So this clip right here is from the speech that was given to the generals. We're not covering. We'll get to that in a second. So we're not covering the actual Pete Hegseth speech because there's really nothing to say about it other than the fact that it is just a brown shirt speech.
Yeah, it's just the same speech that Germany kept making in like the 1930s. Like, it's just the same speech.
Yeah, it is literally just a speech that's about being warriors. You need to be real men. Woke has infiltrated the military and it's evil and bad and blah blah blah.
Enemy within,
and,
kind of.
Yeah, shit. Enemy within, and then like the generals didn't give a fuck about it. They don't because the generals aren't the type of people you give that speech. That's the speech you give to the brown shirts. The generals are all academics and shit. They don't care about like woke in the military. They're just like
they're fucking
they're professional people.
NPC reaction, remember that?
They're people that fold their underwear into small squares and perfectly aligned in their drawers.
More than anything.
Yeah.
Look, the speech was a LARP more than anything.
Pete Hegseth is a drunk who, while he was in the military, wasn't allowed to be too close to the president because they thought he was too much of a danger. Like, he's a psychopath. He's the guy that they
did they know that the most danger he would pose to the president is sucking him off too hard.
Pete Hegseth is the guy that in boot camp they strip down naked and blast with a fire hose. That's what they do to him. Anyway, Trump. Wow. Let's listen to what Trump sounds like nowadays. Well, this is the speech he gave after Pete Hegseth.
Fantastic, by the way. I hope you all agree. If anybody disagrees, could I please have your hand? Who disappears at raising Cane is no good? Just raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised. All right. That means you're okay. That means that he's okay now, but I saw his results. You know, he took out fantastic, by the way. I hope you all agree.
Yeah.
If anybody disagrees,
So he just sounds fucking atrocious.
What the fuck is he even
That's
saying?
barely sentences.
He's
So
saying,
barely sentences.
could I please
trying
have
to
your
take
hand?
my hand?
Who disappears that raising Cain is no good? Just raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised. All right.
Just raising Cain is no good. That's fucking stroke speech.
He literally, this is what this is here. This is Psychic Pebbles, the guy from Smiling Friends, who did Smiling Friends. He sounds like Psychic Pebbles' impression of Trump. I'm just going to pull up an impression of Trump that Psychic Pebbles did.
Remember that time that Trump disappeared for a few days, then like some guy fucking like had a suspicious black fucking trash bag that in the shape of a human body he was taking out the trash in like the White House or whatever, and then suddenly Trump sounds like suddenly Trump like fucking sounds like a bad Trump impersonator, you know?
Yeah. Hold on,
I'm not saying that they replaced him with the parasite alien from like The Thing, but
God.
I'm just gonna say, listen to this again.
Fantastic, by the way. I hope you all agree. If anybody disagrees, could I please have your hand? Who disappears at raising Cain is no good? Just raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised.
That part right there is so
that means
much.
You're okay. That means that he's okay now, but I saw his results. You know, he took out
So, and listen to how the impression is.
That's what he says A's.
Does he?
So instead he has to say and, he'll say and I was walking around and I saw this thing.
This is when it's more. I'm not gonna go search around for it, but
fantastic, by the way.
there's a reason why people keep posting the clips of him of Zach. Here he is again, of him, because he sounds exactly like the impression. He sounds exactly like, maybe not the specific clip. I'll just cut that out later. But he sounds exactly like Zach Hadel impressions. I wish someone posted an actual video of him doing a Trump impression. It's such a funny fucking. He's dying.
He's the leader of your nation.
And there's
like,
more to it.
It's like those fucking shitty like robot things that are like their fucking batteries like running low or something. It's like one of them fucking robot dogs or robot dinosaurs.
Yeah, when they start like getting slow.
Runs out.
Yeah.
And then you fucking dip them in water and shit, Lamau, and they really die.
God.
Psychopath. So not only is he dying in his speech, he's also randomly posting AI videos to his Truth Social. So he posted this. Or am I gonna get brought here? Okay, well, fucking hell. He posted this video fucking randomly. Oh no, this is the video. This is Carolyn Levitt's response. Sorry, my bad.
All right, Jade, remember to remind me of the art convo after this, I guess.
I shall.
I want,
because this does tie in to that as well.
Is this it?
He deleted the tweet.
For every citizen to full health and strength.
Is this the full video though?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the full video, but
soon receive their own MedBed card. With it, you'll have guaranteed access to our new hospitals, led by the top doctors in the nation, equipped with the most
Of course, Fox News talked about it like it was nothing.
These facilities are
this is AI. This is all AI you're looking at here.
No, but the thing is that Fox News might also be part of the AI.
Strength.
Like
maybe.
Of a new era in American healthcare.
It wasn't actually
in
on
this
Fox
first phase.
Oh, true.
Like, look at the way her talking.
Registration
Yeah, this is also.
will be
Yeah,
announced
you're right. Yeah.
Very soon.
So if you're
Like
asking
all
yourself,
of it's.
Like
So-
Trump fucking saw an AI video of him talking about like MedBed from a MedBed scam. He's like, "Oh, I remember this. Probably. Let's post."
Yeah, his brain is mush. His brain is mush.
Yeah.
A medbed, because I didn't know what the fuck a medbed was before this. A medbed is a fictional.
exist.
It's not a real thing. A medbed is a fake, fictional fantasy item that conspiracy theories believe in that could magically fix everyone. That can magically fix people, because conspiracy theorists believe that there are like 5G that's put in your brain to make you into a, I don't know, like a trans
this is
person
the
or
cure
something.
for everything, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
That's the cure for the vaccines. It's the cure for all the evil shit that's happening that the
The cure
government's
for the
doing to you.
vaccine. Oh my God, your country is cooked. Your country's overcooked. Your country's
Well, this is what
overcooked.
we have.
Kill for the vaccine.
And
Fucking
Trump randomly posted this AI video of himself and then deleted it, which to me says that someone sent him that video or something. Like someone was like, "Hey Trump, we should like, I don't know, maybe this is something you should," and then they're like, "Oh wait, fuck, why did you listen to that? Delete that." Like someone was in his ear like doing, I don't know, I don't even know, cause like maybe he saw. Actually, hold on.
Maybe they needed a new distraction from all the
I wonder
Epstein stuff.
if that was
Like, hey,
posted.
that could be it.
I wonder if that was posted somewhere before Trump posted it. Like it was posted somewhere else. Trump thought that he is the one who said all this. Like it was an AI, and then he reposted it, thinking that like, oh, I said this, I'm gonna repost it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you think it's that?
That's it. I think it's that. I think his brain is mush. I think he really thought he must have signed something at some point. Like the wall between reality and Trump brain. Like I know there's a lot of jokes.
Okay, hold on.
There's a lot of jokes about like Trump derangement syndrome, but the true Trump derangement syndrome is that Trump is deranged.
So here's the quote from Caroline Levitt. Here's the quote from Caroline Levitt, by the way.
Oh.
I think the president saw the video and posted it, and then it took it down, she replied. And he had the right to do that. It's his social media. He's incredibly transparent, as you all know. He likes to share memes. He likes to share videos. And I think it's quite refreshing that we have a president who is so open and honest. Of course, Caroline Levitt lies through her fucking teeth. But she says it right here. I think the president saw the video and posted it. So, like, that's exactly it. He saw the video, thought he said it, and then posted it because he thought he said this.
Yeah, but like
she's lying by omission here. She's trying to fucking dress up the thing. Oh yeah,
this needs a smiley face.
Technically.
This needs a smiley face at the end because that's the kind of tone I'm reading this in.
Yeah. Fucking.
She doesn't truly care about anything.
No, I think Caroline Levitt is one of those people who's like psychopathically addicted to the job. Who's like she's one of those people who would be so happy and eager to lie through her teeth. Someone like Charlie Kirk. She loves lying.
What the next Trump's fucking what's it called executive order is gonna be? He's gonna fucking sign into like the fucking med beds into like law or whatever.
Into existence because they don't exist. They're not real.
New executive order. All it says is med
children. Nope, we're gonna research med beds.
This is the medbed executive order.
We're gonna put money into the medbed so that we can get ourselves cured of the vaccines.
Oh my god, Irv, could you putting money in your bed? What are you, a South African former president guy or whatever?
Jacob Zuma shout out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is wild.
This segment, this Zoomer meme was sponsored by putting money underneath your bed. That's the real fucking. That's the real med, Lamau. So like art, right? Fucking like I don't know about you, but like this fucking recent shit that happened. I don't know, maybe a few months ago, or a few days ago, or a few years ago, even, or like ongoing for years, I guess, and years. Like the fucking people falsely accusing artists of using AI and shit. That's a good way to get fucking sued for defamation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it should be, but I don't know if...
Me, when artists don't get paid enough to hire lawyers to sue people for defamation, Lamau.
I do think that's such an internet thing where it's like, thing is bad. X is bad, right? X is really bad. Everyone hates X. And then someone does Y, but Y and X are hard to distinguish because like things are complicated and there's more nuance. So
you know what I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then everyone goes and yells at people for doing Y because X is like also there, and so it's like, it's so hard for me to it's not like when someone fucking like sarcasm or jokes or something, people fucking like really obvious like bits or something get clipped out of context, sent out, shipped out, and it's like, oh wow, this guy fucking like it's that shit. It's the same shit, but instead it's like, I can't tell, it kind of looks like AI, but it's glossy, and people are just so fucking stupid. They become they think they're
Look,
experts.
that's the thing though, right? Like it's always these
Yeah.
accusations, and it's usually those accusations that are made by people who know the least about what they're talking
Yeah.
about. And that's what's to
Midwits.
me one of the most infuriating parts is that
You
like
know, yeah.
yeah,
You know,
you can argue with these people, but yeah.
you know what I think part of it is? So like in fucking like when I was a kid, right, and I would draw something and shit, and nobody would believe that I drew it because it was fucking really
Oh
good
yeah, that happens
and shit.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Right. They
exactly
say,
like that.
"Oh, the art teacher must have drew it." Or like I do it right in front of them, and then they said, "Well, you were only able to draw that because you were taking steroids." Basically, that's what they say.
Not like Adderall or
It's
something?
pretty much that idea.
I never had that happen to me
They
with art,
wanna,
but it happened to me with writing a lot.
yeah, and stuff.
I can see that.
They don't want to believe that somebody else could be
What do you mean by
better at
that?
them at a thing and stuff.
Yeah.
when they
It's a very like selfish point of view of the world.
Yeah, they're like, well, I did it once a few years ago, and I do it like once every 2 decades, right? How could somebody who does it more frequently than me and actually actively studies it do it better than me when I do it the same way every single time and never explore different ways to do the thing?
People accusing people of doing AI in their art when it's not AI are honestly, I'm just in my head, it's Redditors. It's people who go on Reddit and are like armchair experts on fucking everything. They're like, "Oh, it kind of looks like this. You might be thinking of this," and it's like the
Yeah,
completely
when they
wrong
didn't
thing
even
or something.
they didn't even fucking look at the pixels and then try to tell if like it's actually JPEG compression or if it's actually AI trying to
The thing
do
is,
fake JPEG compression on a PNG.
we kind of live in a world right now where like people already come to their conclusions before information. Like people believe certain things already about everything around them. Nobody's really trying to learn anything new. That's part of the problem is that people are just going on like whatever vibes they feel. If they hear somewhere through the grapevine that something might be woke, like cancer research might be woke, like oh my goodness, that's getting like they already have. There's no actual fucking
Yeah,
meaning to any of it.
one of the most important lessons I've learned while being in college and stuff is research, like the value of researching and actually coming to conclusions after you have the information. Because when I used to write papers in like freshman year in high school or something, I would always start with my conclusion and find stuff to support what I believed afterwards. Because it was like, well, that's the easy way to do it. I have to find support for my claim. When really, no, you make a claim after getting support. And that's kind of like what you're saying. Like, people already have what they believe, and then they get presented with evidence, and they go, well, I don't agree with it. Well, cancer research is woke. What are you talking about? They have black doctors. Of course it's woke. You know, it's just, ugh.
So like another thing, like I saw what was it, Lavender Townie's video about like fucking AI bros being mad at her and they tried to like steal her art but they failed or something, and
I
then
have no
like
idea
there's
who that
a
is.
follow-up video to that. So basically like she's been like using this program to like AI poison her art so that way when somebody tries to steal it it fucks up basically and stuff. It like they
I've
can't
noticed a lot of the
reproduce the
AI
art.
poison stuff. How does that work?
Yeah. There's like this program you run it through basically. It's it basically, you know how like when you export to PNG and Krita, it's
Yeah.
a program that like looks like that. Basically, you just drag once you have it exported, you just put it in there and you just do the thing and like re-export it with AI poison, basically,
Okay.
and stuff.
So it's like there's something in the metadata or
Yeah,
something?
it's like it's like a, you know that video I shared a few years ago of an adversarial banana.
No,
So
I
like
did.
it
What the
should be
fuck are you
fresh in your memory.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
AI adversarial banana, right? The
No.
guy his video of like he fucking put a sticker on his jacket to make an AI bus or a fucking self-driving bus think he was a banana, and then by
Oh
like
my
changing one pixel essentially.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So there's
remember
like
that he
some
got run over.
there's some there's some pixel or something in the
You change
art
one pixel and
that
suddenly
makes
it
it
can
like
recognize that
incongruent
this
with
picture of an.
yeah.
It can't change. It can't recognize this pixel, this fucking ostrich as an ostrich. It thinks it's a banana or something.
Because it's procedural, so yeah.
AI is just like not okay.
Yeah.
AI
is
is
just like
soulless.
so broken.
It's like that story where
hold on. AI has been the greatest thing to people who believe in a soul because it shows us what exists without a soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly,
Yeah, but you had a rock. A computer exists without a soul. That's all AI is right now. It's just another computer program.
that's what I'm saying though.
It's a
Art,
random
yeah,
text
but AI
generator.
images and stuff is what happens without a soul.
I'm just gonna say real quick, a fucking like a large language model from like ChatGPT is literally the exact same technology as autocorrect when you just keep pressing the suggested like next word.
My favorite
That's
thing
all
ever.
it's doing,
Yeah.
basically.
It's that's it. It's trying to get the most accurate, like most likely thing that like the most average thing that it could be because it's
That comes
just a
next,
procedure, yeah.
It's
It
just been
doesn't think.
trained on context
patterns.
more than that autocorrect.
Yeah.
Like, it's all patterns.
It literally does not think. It simply like chooses the next fucking word. That's all it is. Like
It
like it's
is
not alive during like in between like when you ask it something, it just it takes that as input and then it spits out the fucking next likely paragraph basically.
it's going onto Google
Right? What's
Translate,
gonna happen?
translating a sentence into a language, then translating it back like 30 times, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
basically
yeah.
what AI is because it's just like
Yeah,
yeah.
it literally does not have a thought process, right? So I've seen like there's this video I saw a while back of like this fucking AI cult who mistakenly believes that it's like fucking alive and it thinks like in
Oh,
between
we're
like it's
absolutely. I was talking to
called
David
or
about
something.
this earlier. We're absolutely going to get a church that has a giant interactive AI Jesus that's in the
Mhm.
church, and it's like a huge hologram or a big screen or something, like the Kanye
Me
hologram, not
when
the,
I
like the Tupac hologram or something, and it's gonna be Jesus, and then people are gonna flock to the church, and it's gonna be the next Great Awakening, and there's gonna be huge religious revival centered around an AI Jesus.
It's like those fucking people who are wondering what their fucking lamp is thinking when it's turned
Yeah.
off and unplugged, basically.
A me
Oh
kind of
my
thought.
goodness. The kind of people who make Disney movies.
Yeah. So like
What the fuck is because yeah, Pixar hop. Ah!
So like what I was saying earlier, like so like they fucking the AI bros, they called like Lavender County a Luddite for like using a
I'm a Luddite.
program to poison their art, right?
I'm a Luddite.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna go
like,
smash an AI data center.
since when the fuck is she like a 19th century textile worker? That makes sense. You see, back when
Actually,
I
the
was
Luddites
Pharaoh,
weren't textile workers.
They weren't.
They were the people
anyway,
smashing the
back when I
textiles.
yeah, they were smashing the machines, right? They
Yeah.
were working with textiles by hand, right?
Well, yeah,
And
a
stuff.
lot of them were just people who hated the effects of the industrialization, like a lot of the environmental stuff, like the
So
displacement.
like back when I was Pharaoh, words used to actually mean things, right? So like fucking so like fucking, you can't call somebody a Luddite through the internet because for them to even see it, they would have to be using the internet.
And
Like
Sari's a
motherfucker, you're on
pharaoh.
Twitter.
Otep Fairy.
So
and
little
Sari.
logic.
Yeah.
So little
They're
logic.
fucking so stupid. They would never fucking beat me in a programming competition.
They would
in
never
a puzzle
survive in
competition.
Ansari's
In
kingdom.
fucking battle of wits, they would literally burst into flames the second they realized that I was like their opponent.
Do we want
It
to
could also be that the Pharaoh's curse as
do we
well.
want to escalate this AI conversation and talk about some more AI news?
Sure,
What's
absolutely.
the other? Oh yes. Oh my
AI
goodness.
performers, AI Hollywood Performers Union condemns AI generated actress Tilly Norwood. Hello, Tilly Norwood. Well, let me
This is
let me
like
get the video for Tilly
that.
Norwood.
Their whole that fucking AI generated actress's existence is just because they don't want to pay real people.
Oh, it's
basically.
also take a look at what she looks like here,
It's
right?
it's not even about paying real people. If you like the tagline here being like it's somebody who can't say no. It's a girl who can't say no, and of course she looks
Absolutely.
young and it's all very evil.
This is like the evil version of Hatsune Miku, basically.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Okay. So
because like Hatsune Miku, yeah.
I was just gonna say I just had the video here. You continue with your Hatsune Miku thing.
Oh yeah. So like Hatsune Miku is like this fucking like project involving like many like fucking artists, performers, and such and stuff.
Hatsune
And it's
Miku
big
music
collaborative.
is
Yeah, it's a
written
big
by people.
collaborative thing. Yeah, it's made by people and stuff, right? And like this AI is like this fucking AI generated actress or whatever is literally designed to cut people out. Basically, it's
Yeah,
like
Miku's
exclusive. It's
essentially
the
a
exact
complicated
opposite of
VTuber.
Hatsune. Yeah.
Anyway, here's the
It's like, what
video.
now?
They're calling her synthetic talent. An actress
The voice
with
is also
social
AI.
media,
Oh
but
wait,
no actual past.
no, the voice is Global
Let's get to
Nation.
know each other, and thanks for watching.
Well, there isn't actually much to get to know about Tilly Norwood. She doesn't exist except on screen.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
Now, this is the video the company used to announce its new character. Worth noting, all of the other people in the video are AI as well. But it's Tilly. The production company says it wants to turn into the next
Average fucking.
I've seen that
guy.
fat guy before. That's fucking what was it? Like fucking Turbo
Fucking pronouns. Fucking gender ambiguity
Turbodon?
shit.
No. There's a specific AI creator who makes like adverts for things, but all the actors, AI actors, are like massively morbidly obese or something.
It wants to turn into the next Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman, someone it would hire out for performances or appearances, virtual appearances. Hollywood actors have been pushing back since Tilly was unveiled. One called it scary, another said there should be a boycott of any agency that uses AI characters.
My genes are binary.
We've known Tilly's coming for a long.
Of course, they play on the controversial jeans ad for American Eagle. The Sydney Sweeney forgot her name. Yes, thank you. What do we think of Tilly Norwood?
So that
kill it with fire.
I think they should give it to Turbo Don fucking 2000 and make her like do inflation or whatever the fuck.
Hell yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well,
that would be funny.
They actually want to get her signed with like an actual like talent agency.
Yeah, there was this was shown off at the Zurich summit in Switzerland. It was a thingy.
I can't wait until she ends up in the like North Korea, but it's Hollywood video.
Very real emotions. Totally, she's totally real.
Yeah, me when my fucking autocorrect is very real emotions. Yeah, right.
There's a reason why she looks like the way she does. She looks 18.
Yeah.
She looks like an 18-year-old.
This is like the fucking pedo bait gate again.
There's
like
a reason. There's a reason that the AI actress, a person they have infinite.
She will never age, and she will never say no.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be putting anything they want her to put her in, and she can't say no to it, and she looks young and like jailbait.
This is what I was saying. Evil Hatsune Miku for creeps, basically. And this is more likely to have like a fucking fat, sweaty, like fucking 40-year-old obese
like Harvey
man.
Weinstein, motherfucker.
Harvey Weinstein behind it too, basically.
Harvey Weinstein Jr.
Do you know what makes this kind of worse though?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know like obviously this is made by a company. Tilly's not a real person, so fuck Tilly, right? Do you know who is the person from that company? It's a woman.
Yeah, Alina. Her name was down here somewhere. Van der Velden, I think it was Van der Velden. Yes.
So.
No.
Yeah.
No, Nick Van
What
der
the
Velden.
fuck,
Alina Van der Velden. This lady here.
Yeah.
This is the lady.
I thought they had a tennis player
Tilly
do the
Norwood.
voice for her. Wow.
Yeah. Particle 6 Productions. Like
yes.
She's doing this. A woman is doing this. A woman is like this is
a Dutch
so
woman.
Sick to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it would be the Dutch though, wouldn't it? It would be the fucking Dutch.
God damn.
Ugh. This is just. Oh man, there's gonna be movies that are entirely made with AI. There's gonna be video games that are entirely made with AI. Non-zero chance.
There's already a
I
movie
mean,
that's
like,
entirely made.
like major films like Disney or something.
Yeah, but like, there's already a
I
theatrically released movie
did
with
see
AI.
that. I did see that.
Why
I
don't
didn't
they
look
just
into it though.
fucking like use video game characters at this point instead
They
of
do.
fucking making everything AI
There's.
generated?
I
think
have
you
a
could just
feeling that
fucking-
like
This is
eventually.
unironically worse than Machinima.
Yeah, I mean,
with
unironically, yeah. I mean, Machinima was just a
like if you,
predatory company.
yeah, like if you
Or do you
fucking
mean the
make
art
a
style?
3D model of like a video game character to do your fucking videos with,
When-
that's actually creative.
When you
but
say,
that's
oh,
like fucking,
when you say Machinima, you mean like the actual medium
Like the
of
concept
creation,
of it.
not
If
not
people
the company.
remember, like Machinima is still just taking somebody else's game and putting funny voices on it. Like not everybody sees it right now as an art form, but like, you know,
I think
this is just this is just yeah. Look, I think it is as well, but this is just awful. This is just fucking awful.
This
Jade.
You can say.
You know, I had this idea for like a machinima we could do later, Jade, and stuff. I'll run it by you
really?
after the podcast. Maybe we could do it as like as
Machinima.
like a creative project. If you want to do it
Sounds
too, that might be fun.
When I was younger,
That
I tried to
sounds
make my
great.
own Machinimas in Halo,
Yeah.
inspired by Red versus Blue. We never
Alright.
recorded any. We would just get onto the Forge mode, and
Well, now we have the ability.
Oh,
to
that
record.
sounds like fun. We could do that like as a creative like thing, just for fun, even, or like we could record it too.
I would say recorded.
Yeah. So
Minecraft
here's
RP.
my idea. So like I make a simple like backdrop or whatever, and like there's this area like just off the side of this town or whatever, and it's like kind of like a D&D kind of thing. And there's this area is just filled with like fucking just fuck tons of bones, and it's just like the bone area or whatever, right? And stuff. And like you guys are investigating the bone area or whatever. And then it turns out that that bone area is just where like everybody just practices the spell summon bone, and nobody's just cleaned up basically. It's like a bone dump where they
Bone
just summon
dump.
the bone and stuff. That'd be funny. It's like a short,
Oh, it was so good.
like a 30-second short. It's like, what the fuck is this area? Like you go into a town, it's like a fake D&D kind of thing or whatever.
I
They
think
just
it sounds
summon
like
bone.
a good idea.
And then you unlock the spell Summon Bone. And you can just summon a bone.
I hate to interrupt. We need to wrap up. It's getting to be really
Okay.
late. I'm getting interrupted a lot over here.
All right.
I was feeling that time coming. I was feeling that
Yeah.
time coming.
Riley. Like we could learn Blender and like how to make like a basic fucking area or whatever, and we could make like a little like even put it in like a game engine like Godot or something.
Make it
We could,
easy
like,
to control for
yeah,
everybody.
and like we acted out the summon bone place or whatever, or like what some of my old writing projects. Remember like the one where like zombies take over the fucking dairy farm or whatever, and they start selling milk to people or whatever. Like summon zombies, but they use like milk instead of blood, so now they're fucking milk men or whatever. Yeah, that's a funny one.
Alright.
Another one where like there's like a fucking school about swords, but all the fucking
Sarah, we need to stop.
swords come in individual pieces.
And Sarah, we need to stop.
And shit, and then like they just summon a portal to like the ocean to dump all the plastic in
And Sarah,
directly.
we need to stop the
Yeah.
recording. We need to end the recording. I
Okay,
physically, I
fine.
literally, I cannot. I'm gonna keep getting interrupted every 5 seconds by people outside the room.
Okay.
I can't. We have to stop now.
Good night.
No, hold on.
Sleep tight.
No,
Don't
hold
let
on. Proper
Proper
ending.
into the
Proper ending.
Oh, stop
Hold on.
it. Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you
the
for
Squeaky
watching.
Dog
Yes.
All right.
Insari is our guest today, so check out her Twitch stuff.
Absolutely. I can't wait until we have the guest episode where there's like Bigfoot that like licks people's toes at night or whatever the fuck the
That's not
saying
gonna be a
is.
guest episode. That's not.
Okay.
That's not happening. We can't
Okay, I
get
can't
Bigfoot.
wait
He's a
till
very
you post
exclusive.
it,
He's a very exclusive
The
guest.
Bigfoot podcast.
I've been
Or
trying to
was
get
it-
Bigfoot for months.
Was it like was the saying "sleep tight"? Fucking don't let the drop bear shit on the floor at night or something. I don't know.
I'm sure somewhere around the world the saying is that. Somewhere
Yeah.
around the world.
I think it's in like fucking Let me
Like
look
the
up a
bears
globe
shit in
and
the
look
shoes
up.
at night.
Let me just Google random country.
No, Ansari, stop. We need to end the recording.
Thanks for
Random country
watching.
generator.
Thanks for checking out. Check out the Patreon and stuff. $5 a month for extra videos and getting them
Yeah.
early, and also you get your name in the credits. That's really cool, right? And also make sure you like and subscribe to this episode. We really appreciate it. Leave a comment telling Ansari that we have to end the recording. We appreciate all the love and support, and we'll see you.
So the random
No.
the
No.
random country
No.
generator says Bosnia, by the way.
Bosnia. Have a Bosnian week, everybody.
What the fuck? That's so random. Holy shit.
Goodbye.